Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to Des Reaction. I'm not going to lie, this may make me seem stupid, I know, but I never knew that Lee Mack done stand-up comedy. I've seen him on 8 out of 10 Cats. I've seen him on another couple of other of the quiz shows and things like that. I've seen him on Not Going Out. I've never ever seen him stand-up. Never knew that he done stand-up comedy. Someone recommended that I watch his stand-up and I'm like, what? He does stand-up? He does. He does do stand-up. I'm looking forward to this. I like Lee Mack. I'm not going to lie. I think he's hilarious. That, like I said, I've seen him in TV programs where he's funny, but on the quiz shows where he's himself, I do. I think he's so funny. And what's the other one? I think it's Would I Lie to You or something like that he done. So I'm looking forward to this. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I will be uploading daily. This is titled Lee Mack on Offending People, and it's Lee Mack doing stand-up comedy. Who knew? Enjoy.
I should also point out the way it works on a new tour is you think of jokes in the day and then you completely forget to say them in the evening. So my new rule now is if I think of an idea in the day, I make a little note of it on the stage just there. I thought I'd rather admit that now than halfway through the show I try and take a sneaky look and you lot think I've had a stroke, you know.
I'll try not to pause this too much for that, but that is the one thing with stand-up comedy that having to remember. Stand-up comedy shows, most of them don't go on for 5 or 10 minutes. Some of it, I went to see Lee Evans and that went on for 2.5 hours, and apart from a little break in the middle, he had to remember all of this. And I don't know, that I didn't see cue cards, I didn't see nothing on the stage to help. It's just something that it goes based on memory. And I know that they do these tours a lot and it's day in, day out, so you'd have to remember, but it's still a lot to remember. So it's always surprised me that, like, there's got to be something there that they look at. Like with Lee now, he's looking at the stage, but there's got to be something. I'd be looking at me and go, what's the next joke? What's the next joke?
Because I've got a terrible memory, I warn you now, a terrible memory. I wish I was an elephant. Elephants never forget, do they? I always think, big deal, what have they got to remember? I'd never forget if all I had to remember to do was to use my nose to clean my own anus. It's not a lot to remember, is it? In fact, I think elephants have got terrible memories. If I had to use my nose to clean my own anus, I'd do it once and remember never to do it again. But I'm trying new techniques to improve my memory. The new memory game, let's see if it works now. The new memory game technique, here we go. The front row, tell me your names, watch this. Anita. John. Tracy. Shenton. Pardon? Shenton. Okay. Don't worry, I will be back. Sorry. What did you say? Martin. Ruth. Robbie. Seema. Candice. Steve. Right, front row, from memory alone. Am I right in saying tonight? I mean Hammersmith. Is that right? Is that right, Farquhar? Is that right, Tarquin? Is that right, Esmeralda? Is that right, Shenton? Did you see what I did there? I changed everyone's name to make it more ridiculous. Couldn't top yours, could I? So, Shenton. What's your surname? Foreman. Shenton Foreman. Look at that. Isn't that a type of shed? Got myself a new 6B3 Shenton Foreman.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. It made me think of a grill. Like you got George Foreman grill, like Shenton Foreman grill. It's like the Panland version of the George Foreman grill.
Got myself a new 6B3 Shenton Foreman. No, you'd be pleased to hear, Shenton, I'm not one of these comedians that likes to be offensive for the sake of it. No, I like to be offensive because I fucking love it. You know what you're talking about, don't you, specky bastard? Joke. It doesn't matter, we're just having a laugh. People get so worried about offence now, don't they? So worried. Like if I said to you, I started taking the mickey out of your glasses, we're having a giggle, just a crack at it. Well, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? Started taking the mickey out of your shirt and the clothes, it's just a bit of a giggle, right? If I started taking the mickey out of your face, that face that's caused you so many problems over the years with the opposite sex, and all those lonely nights you've had crying alone in the bedsit, wondering when you're going to get a woman, we're just having a giggle. I didn't say anything to you, mate. I know where to draw the line. First time ever I saw your face. Ah! I'm a joker, mate. What's your name, sir? Dan, nice to see you, Dan. Don't take the piss, please. I'm not one of those comedians, because you've got to be very careful what you do down on stage, because people get so offended so easily. Even my own wife worries about what I say on stage. Like on the last tour, there was one joke. She said I must promise never to repeat again because it was offensive to her, offensive to the kids, and I must promise never to utter those words again on stage. I'll tell you the joke. I've always wanted 3 kids, but now we've got 2. I only want 1. It's a joke, isn't it? Of course it is. I don't want any. Even the theatre managers worry nowadays.
It's not that bad of a joke. It's not really that offensive. I've always wanted 3 kids, and now I've got 2. I only want 1. That's a good joke. I like that joke.
Even the theatre managers worry nowadays about what you're going to say. We did shows in Bristol last week, and genuinely, the theatre manager in Bristol came up to me before the show and he said, Lee, can I just check before you go on stage? You're not going to start doing all these stereotypical jokes about people from the West Country. Well, what he actually said was, "Here! Don't you make me fuck my turnip!" Give me turnip, fucking head up! No, he said,
I love it. Do you know what? When you watch a comedian and like they're from London and they start taking the piss out of like people in the north or the Scottish and the Welsh, I don't know what. I'm always gonna love it. I'm always gonna laugh my head off over it. And I don't know why.
no, he said, you're not gonna start doing all these boring old cliche jokes about people from the West Country being inbred. I said, you cheeky motherfucker. I said, I'll have you know, I've been doing this job for almost 20 years, and you can count the amount of boring, cliched, old-fashioned jokes I've done about West Country inbreds on one hand. It's always nice when half the audience are laughing and the other half are just looking at you going, hang on, that's just a setup. When's you doing the fucking punchlines? What the fuck's going on?
Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go back for that joke for you. And it took me a minute to click on. I'm not gonna lie. It took me a minute to click on into that joke, and I was the same. I'm like, where's the punchline?
I said, I'll have you know, I've been doing this job for almost 20 years, and you can count the amount of boring, cliched, old-fashioned jokes I've done about West Country inbreds on one hand. It's always nice when half the audience are laughing and the other half are just looking at you going, hang on, that's just a setup. When's you doing the fucking punchlines? What the fuck's going on?
Oh dear. I never knew that Lee Mack done stand-up comedy. I feel like I've missed so much now, and there's a lot to get through for Lee Mack comedy, and I plan on getting through it all. I like him. That, like I said, that like in person, like on the quiz shows and things like that, I think he's hilarious. But like to see him in stand-up, and I've actually done some research. I've got a list of a few of them now that I want to do. So hopefully YouTube don't block this, because if they do, I'm going to be pissed. But yeah, listen guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I really did. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I will be uploading daily, and if there's anything that you want me to react to, if there's any specific Lee Mack you want me to react to, let me know in the comments down below, and please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, my mouth.